You're listening to the Sports on Tap High School Hockey Show featuring teams from the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. Here are your hosts, Rob Troutman, Josh Jeffy, Sean Duffy, and Ed Dick.
And welcome, everybody, out to Z's Cream and Bean in Hinckley, Ohio. It's 2706 Boston Road here in Hinckley. We're Sports on Tap. I'm Rob Troutman. We have Josh Jeffy, Ed Dick. Sean Duffy is out on assignment, but we have a nice replacement filling in for him here tonight.
We do. I took a picture of his beloved fantasy football belt, which changed hands in late December. There's a nice Polaroid of it that we forwarded to him. He has yet to respond.
I have a feeling he won't respond to that one.
For the guys that are here, this is our fantasy football championship belt for our Sports on Tap League, and I came from the 4 seed
it's unfortunate.
Defeat the 1 seed sitting over here, and also the number 2 seed sitting right here.
I had a great year, too.
He did have a great year. But
not that great.
The common denominator is the guy who's not here. If you want to rip on yourself, that's fine. I'm still going to continue on with Sean. Sean didn't win. That's really all that mattered here.
Yeah.
Any one of us would have been just as fine. Although I'm glad to have it. Not gonna lie.
I won my money back plus some. We're good.
All right, exactly.
I'll just get the belt next year.
Okay. Well, it'll stay on Alice Drive. I don't have a problem with that.
There you go.
But we're here at Z's Cream and Bean, and I'd love to talk fantasy football, but we have the Barron Cup champions.
We have more champions.
Yeah, we have a lot of champions here today.
This is the show of champions. We have the Barron Cup 1 champions, the Rocky River Pirates.
Yeah, they're joining us here today. And we actually have Amherst. The Comets are here as well, waiting. Then Avon Lake to follow that for tonight's show.
Barron Cup 1, Barron Cup 2, Barron Cup 3. All champions, all on Sports on Tap tonight.
But he's getting a chocolate milkshake right now. But Rocky River head coach Chris Kogan is here with us. Also, goaltender Ryan Dunning, he's a senior. And Eddie Zurcher, the forward, he's also a senior, joining us. Guys, thanks for joining us here tonight.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's great to have you guys come out. I know it was a little bit of a drive, but Coach didn't waste any time getting a chocolate milkshake, and I'm not going to lie, that's probably our favorite.
This is good stuff already. I had good time driving out here with these guys, too, and a little more bonding time before I got lost. Before I lose them. I made a wrong turn on the highway, yeah.
It happens, though.
I had a good backseat driver, and Eddie. He told me I was going the wrong way.
Nice. Hey, well, congratulations, you guys, on an absolute great season this year. It seems like every year you and Shaker Heights always seem to clash, and you guys came out on top this year. Talk a little bit about your season as seniors this year. How was it for you guys starting off? I know you had a lot of tournaments to start the year, and then you get into league play.
Yeah, we started off kind of slow, in my opinion. But we rolled through our tournament, and then we went to Jamestown, which is a big competition, and we didn't have a great weekend, but we played some great teams up there, so we got it rolling midway through the season. We had some big games here and there. Talking about Shaker, I say we clash a lot. We lost to them at their place. We were up 3-1 and ended up. They crept back to us, but no. From beginning to end, we improved every game, and it showed in the end when we got that championship back to us.
Yeah. How about you, Eddie? Talk a little bit about your season, being a senior, and playing your last year here.
Yeah, my season was kind of interesting this year. I started out as a defenseman, and I played that all through my hockey career. And then, about midway through the season, I think, Coach moved me up and moved up to forward. So that was definitely a big change for me. It was something new. Wasn't really used to it, but it was a lot of fun, and I think it was a good move for me.
How was that change? Was it tough learning the offense, or did Coach Kogan do a good job with, getting you to understand the offense, so you can just fly out there?
Yeah, I think Coach helped me a lot, and it made the transition pretty easy for me.
That's pretty cool. It changed, especially your senior year.
Yeah.
You've been playing defenseman, your whole life, or throughout high school, and you change into a forward. That's pretty impressive. Coach Kogan, congratulations on a great season. Talk a little bit about your season this year and what you have with your seniors here.
Yeah, thanks. It was a great year, and like Ryan and Eddie both said, we got better every week. And we do when we create our schedule, we obviously look to play some tougher competition to get us ready for the later year, games in the year. And I'd say once we hit that Walsh tournament the second time, that's when we really started clicking. We knew, you're at MLK and the season's going to it's fast approaching an end, and get ready for, like I always told you guys, round 2 of Barron Cup and then round 3 of States. But these guys did a great job. We changed practices up a little bit more towards the end of the year. We did some things differently, and we were really stressing some stuff, and they carried it over week in and week out and into the games, and I think that made the biggest difference and got us to the Barron Cup final and got us the W in the game. And for these guys, especially, like Ryan, his freshman year, this is the last time we were in the championship, and it was against Shaker again, and that was 2-1 victory as well. So for these guys to close it out like that, I think it was pretty sweet.
And Coach, you guys made some really good headway in the state playoffs as well. You guys made it to the Sweet 16, playing against a perennial powerhouse in the St. Ignatius Wildcats. You defeated. You defeated a good Padua team, took out Avon Lake, and then, that game against St. Ignatius. Maybe describe how that game went a little bit. They're going to states right now, from what I understand, and you guys gave them a good fight. It was 3-1. If you guys don't mind.
Yeah, no, we played a great game, and like I said after that game, just a couple simple mistakes that hurt us, and when you make a mistake and the other team can capitalize on it, that's what it's all about. And but other than that, though, they played to the last second, and they gave it their all. So we were very proud of them. Obviously, it's disappointing. You never want to lose, because once you lose at this point of the season, you're done for the year. So, these guys did a great job, and we did what we could. There's a reason why they're number 1 in the state for 10 weeks.
Yeah. Guys, how was it for you guys playing against St. Ignatius and in the state playoffs as well?
Yeah, it was an honor to play the number 1 team in the state, in my opinion, but I thought we had that game for sure. It was a great game. It was the best game we played all year. Great atmosphere. Probably one of the most fun games I've ever played in. It was back and forth, up and down the ice. But, a couple missed opportunities. That game could have gone either way, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's tough to end it with a team like that. But, it's luck of the draw, I guess. Play the number 1 team in the state.
Yeah.
All we can do out there. Pressure's in their hands, not ours. We're going out there trying to upset them and see what we can do. But we did all we could, and we had a great game.
Eddie, how was it
for me? I had a lot of fun playing in that game. It was a high-intensity game. It was fast-paced. It was a physical game. And it was, like Ryan said, it was back and forth the whole game. No team really had a clear advantage until maybe the last couple minutes in the third period.
Yeah.
We tied up the game in the second period, and that was big for us. That was a lot of momentum, and it was just a lot of fun. Yeah. It was tough losing, but we had an awesome fan base there, and
that's always fun when you get the crowd jumping and going crazy, yelling.
The crowds were going back and forth between our side.
Do you guys feed off of that when you're playing and you hear the crowd yelling from all angles and scream back and forth? What does that do for you guys? Does that make you play a little bit extra harder?
Yeah, I'd say it would. It's awesome playing in front of your peers, and it's just you want to play for your school.
That's awesome, and congratulations. That was a pretty cool experience.
And you guys, as you guys are, you wrapped up your career. Maybe talk a little about how you guys have grown over the last couple of years from being freshmen and contributing and however you could in that way, and progressing up to where you're at now. Kind of walk us through your journey a little bit as to how you guys got to where you are.
Well, my freshman year, I was the JV goalie too, plus the backup varsity goalie, and I played a couple varsity games that year, and I think what really got me ready and more excited for the future, as I really had, was my freshman year. I went in the district final semifinal against St. Ed's. When I went into the second period, I was I don't know, I thought I was going to die when I was going out there, but that was definitely a good learning experience for me against one of the top teams in the state my freshman year, and it definitely progressed through to when I'm a senior. Now then played the number 1 team in the state. I mean, it just got me geared up, ready right from when I was a freshman. And sophomore year, I mean, we had a little exit early, talking about state tournament wise, but all through, I mean, big games that I've played in through my career, they've been awesome, and they've definitely got me to where I am today for sure.
Yeah, for me, like, I started off, I didn't play for Rocky River freshman year. I played Bantams. But I came in sophomore year, and it was just, like, it was an adjustment for me. Like, it was hard because the guys are so much bigger and faster. But, I mean, I think I made it pretty well. I started off on JV, and that was kind of where I grew a lot as a player, playing both JV and then going to varsity practices as well. I think that was definitely what, like, pushed me to get better in my hockey career. And then come junior year, I played varsity, and I got a lot of playing time there, so that was awesome, and that just pushed me as well. And then it was funny because, like, junior year we thought, like, oh yeah, this is our year as a team and everything, and we did have a good season, but, like, there's just something about this year where, like, and the coaches told us this, like, the guys on the team this year just meshed so well. Like, we had such good team chemistry, and that's why we were so good this year, and why we performed well late in the season.
Well, talk about, you guys are both seniors, so you got to play yesterday in the senior all-star game, which you both were drafted, which you heard live here on Sports on Tap. Talk about that experience. You guys got to play down at the Q before the Monsters game, and just talk about how that was. You guys were teaming up with players from different teams throughout the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. Just talk about that experience that you guys had yesterday.
Yeah, that was really fun. I had, like, a lot of kids that I played with when I was younger on my Bantam and Pee Wee teams, and I had, like, 5 of those guys on my team, and playing against them too. I mean, it was really fun. We were having fun out there, and especially that first game, went into, like, a shootout. I was like, jeez, I never knew an all-star game could get serious, but it did. But yeah, that was a really fun game. Just like old faces, parents we saw. I mean, overall, and the play on that ice too. It was really fun. A great experience.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was just an awesome experience going down to the Q and dressing in the locker rooms, and like before the game, I'd say it was a bit awkward between everyone, and everyone was super quiet and stuff. And then we play the first game, and we come back in the locker room, and everyone's like talking, and it was a cool atmosphere, and it was cool meeting new people and seeing old faces.
I was going to say, now in all-star games, are there trash talking going on the ice? I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, we were beaking our own coach. I mean, we were chirping at him from the bench.
Wow. I can't imagine Coach over here talking back, though, right? I mean,
we won.
Yeah, I'm 0 for 4 down there in 2 years, so I don't really have a lot of room to talk down there.
So you're the Hugh Jackson of the senior all-star game.
Yeah, I think Ryan Kelber actually, I think he suggested I not come back next year for the draft.
But he probably wants you at the All-Star draft.
Yeah, he said he'd be more than happy to have me on the bench, but he just doesn't want me drafting another team.
Well, what was your philosophy this year at the All-Star draft? I mean, is there another philosophy you're looking at? You're like, maybe I should go a different way.
Well, we went all forwards last year, and this year we try to do the right thing and do forwards and D.
So now goalie, first pick next year.
Yeah, I think goalie might be the first pick next year. So, yeah, we'll have to see. We're going to have to mix it up again.
Should have got me.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, you let him go.
Still chirping. All right. I like
he
it.
was the 3rd pick in the draft
I know,
overall.
that's impressive.
He made sure to let us know that. And we
Yeah.
were all surprised at the draft when that happened. But it did happen.
And I think actually one of the teams picked 3 goaltenders, I believe, right?
I had 3 goaltenders.
Yeah,
however, one of them did not make it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Well, and for you, Coach, as a participant in the last couple of years in this game, I know you get the coach. You have the privilege of coaching a lot of kids on in probably the youth level and as well as your high school team. But when you're able to get everyone together as seniors and coaching different kids from different schools, how's it from your end?
It's great. Like Eddie said, at first it's a little weird because you don't know a lot of guys and they're all kind of looking at you and you're looking at them, not knowing really what to say, or these kids want to have fun on their last possible day on the ice. So you just kind of let them go, and when you get out on the bench, you see what happens and kind of take it in stride. But I mean, I think it's great for these guys. And like
Yeah.
Eddie said, they're all joking around in the locker room in between, their games and stuff, and it was awesome. It was good to have them all down there. Glad that we're able to do that and have a day like that and play in a venue like that. So for the league and David with the Monsters, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's great that they work so well together. I mean, you guys have done it for a little while now, and I think it's a great team effort, and not to mention you guys get to watch a Monsters game afterwards, but, you guys played down on the ice right there. You got your picture down there I saw on the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Facebook page. I mean, it's something you guys will always remember, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
For you guys, as you guys are moving on in your careers, I mean, so you guys are both seniors. What's next for you guys? Are you guys going to continue playing hockey, or where you guys have schools picked out, or what's the plan for you guys?
I'm either going to West Virginia or Ohio University. I'm probably going to try and play D1 baseball.
Wow.
Might try and play hockey. It depends, but I'm also going in criminal justice too. So
Nice.
that's
Awesome.
my plan. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for me, I'm kind of hanging up the skates for now. Maybe play later on, but I'm looking to run next year, cross country and track in college, and
Wow.
I haven't picked out a school yet, but I'm between a couple, and probably gonna major in mechanical engineering.
Wow. Nice. That's
Yeah,
it.
you won't go wrong with being a mechanical engineer. You'll do all right there. Same with criminal justice for that matter.
Yeah, exactly. Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank
You
you.
guys had a great season this year. We appreciate you guys coming on the show and Barron Cup champions this year. I'm sure it's a nice thing to keep hearing, and you'll hear until next year.
Keeping it in the league.
That's Thanks, guys, for coming out.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much,
having
guys.
us.
All right, thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you.
All right, want to thank Rocky River head coach Chris Kogan for coming on. Also, goaltender Ryan Dunning, the senior, and Eddie Zurcher, the forward from the Rocky River Pirates. Right now, we'll step away. We'll take a short break. And when we come back, we have Amherst hockey coming up. Head coach Steve Morris coming with Alex Dodrell, Tyler Waldecki, and Jacob Kramer. All coming up on Sports on Tap. Don't go anywhere.